Hi everyone, I'm glad to be back. And for this week's tip of the week, I am going to be doing something with our favorite plates. Okay, so a lot of us have the Moyu plates, and we know that they come with this nice thick backing, and it's a vinyl, and they're well protected. And this is a new one. I haven't even taken the blue cover off of it. And a lot of us have been buying these Moyu knockoffs, and these plates are so pretty, but they are a fraction of the cost. But the only drawback with that is that they don't have any backing. They don't have anything on the back, and they get scratched, and they can scratch each other. If you store them together, they'll get scratched. They'll scratch each other. They'll rub up against each other and they scratch. And this one already came with some deep scratches. So I've been keeping them wrapped in paper towels, which is not really, doesn't look good. I don't like the idea. So I wanted to come up with a way of covering these to protect them. So what I decided to do is to cover them with this paper. This is self-adhesive. Now, you can use different types of vinyl. They're vinyl, okay? It's self-adhesive. Now, you can use like this type, the contact paper. Well, that's what they used to be called. This one is by Magic Cover, okay? And those people, these can get wet, and they're basically vinyl. And you can use this type of paper. I got that at Walmart. You can use different patterns if you like. You can use the transparent Magic Cover, which is what this is, but then you see the scratches underneath. I wouldn't want to cover them with that. And you can also even use this paper, this adhesive paper that you get from Dollar Tree, and it's kind of thin though, and it's not laminated, but you can probably use this also. And these come 3 in a pack for $1 at Dollar Tree. But what I decided to use is, because it's a thicker vinyl paper, it's dry erase laminate. That's what it's called. Let me show it to you. Dry erase laminate. And I got this at Walmart. Okay, and you can use this for different things, and it shows on the back. You can also line your drawers with it. Yeah, or use it as a laminate paper. You can, erasable. You can use it for this purpose, to make dry erase boards, different purposes. Okay, so I bought it so that I can make, because it's thicker than the other drawer liner. You can't wipe it off. This you can wipe off. So that's why I'm using this. Okay, so what you do is, what I did was, by the way, I'm using a cutting board, a vinyl or plastic cutting board that I got at Dollar Tree for $1. I cut a piece of a sheet of the paper, and then I laid it down on there. And then I have my trusty X-Acto knife, and I just snipped off the last blade so I could have a fresh one. And I just placed let me see, I'm gonna cut a piece of paper. Okay. All right. All right, so I cut a piece off, okay? And then what you do is you place it down on your cutting board. And you hold it down very firmly. And you just go around the edges with your X-Acto knife. Or you can even use a box cutter. And then you just slice around it, and you be very careful with your fingers. Okay. And I'm going to do this one so you guys can see it. Okay. You hold that down very firmly, and you go around. And you do that. Okay, and if you have a few edges left over, a little fray, you could just take a little pair of scissors and you can just cut those tiny little snippets off. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're the only one who's going to see it, and it's close enough. I don't think anybody's going to inspect it. Okay, and so I made this. You take the backing off, and you could do it slowly. You know, you make sure that this is clean, wiped clean. You don't want to wet it right before you put this adhesive on it, because then, so you wipe it clean with a very soft piece of cotton. Make sure it has no specks on it. And then you start laying that down. And as you're laying it down, you very carefully smooth it out slowly this way. When you get to the end of it, you're pretty much there. So and if there's a little on the side, you can either try to cut it off, or, I mean, that's minuscule really. So see, I covered it, so now it will not scratch the next one if it rubs against it. Okay, so I'm going to continue to do this to the rest of my plates, because I have quite a few that I purchased recently, and I will show you at the end how it looks. Here they are, and I covered them with the dry erase laminate. They're nice and smooth and kind of glide off the back, and so now they won't get all scratched up by rubbing against each other. See? And there you go. That is the tip for the week. I hope you guys can use this tip. I know that, as I said, a lot of us have been buying the duplicate plates from eBay for a much lower price, and so this is a really good way to protect them. Okay? Alright guys, take care everyone, God bless, and I will speak to you on the next video. Bye bye everyone.